Like, I wish I was that fat again so that I could do stuff. And so, yes, I look back at 2 years ago and I'm like, I wish I was that fat again so that I could do stuff. And so that I had energy and I had a better outlook and stuff, at least get back to that point, and if I get back to that point, will I be happy? I don't know. I hope so. Now I just feel fat and frumpy. In fact, I am fat and frumpy because I sit down and I have this huge, thank God you can't see it right now, but I was recording a segment for 5 Rookies DIY, and there I was in the video, full body. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful. That looks awful. So when a lot of women, when we get older, we tend to carry it right in the middle. And mine did not go to my hips. In fact, I really don't have any hips. I'm just kind of one of those straight, kind of broad-shouldered, but I'm straight. I really don't have much of a figure. After I had kids, it's just all set right here in the middle, and then that's where all my weight has gone, is right in the middle, and I have a little bit of an abdominal separation, so there's a challenge there. And I know this sounds like, I'm whining, and yet here I am. I'm wondering where my willpower went. I'm wondering where my feisty spirit went that would fight for myself, and I can't even encourage myself anymore. I don't want to give up, but I just don't even want to try. So it's a conundrum that I'm in, isn't it? I know what to do. Where is my gumption going to come from? I don't have anyone to do this with me. There are YouTube people, and there's a lot of you that I know that are on some kind of a diet and exercise program and being very successful at it. And I watch you and I'm like, wow. Some of you are just chugging right along, steadily losing a little bit every week. And then, and some of you are having big accomplishments. And I'm living vicariously through you. And I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, I wish I could do that. And yet, I'm sitting there saying, I know I've been there and I've done that, and just do something. Okay, so stop wallowing, not having anyone to help you along or pat you on the back or hug you. You're just gonna have to do it. I need to get healthy. There are things that I want to do. There's things that I have to do. I have 2 more kids to see through graduation and college. Maybe they'll get married one day, and and I'll have grandchildren. What am I gonna do then? I'm gonna be too old. My mom, she's older than me, and yet she and I are having similar health issues. What does that say? She's having health issues, physical issues that are common to her age. If I'm having the same ones, I'm 23 years younger than she is. I'm not old enough to be an old lady. Oh my goodness. Can any of you relate? Any of you know what I'm going through? It's just hard feeling lonely while you're doing it, I guess. I am a very competent person, self-starter, self-sufficient, independent. And while that's good, it can also be bad, because a lot of people will see you as self-sufficient and independent and think, she's good, she's a strong woman, she's good. Don't need to check on her. She's got it all together. I'm in positions of leadership. Let me tell you, leadership is lonely. And sometimes I wish that I wasn't so competent. But I can't be irresponsible. I grew up as a latchkey kid, and so my parents divorced when I was very young, so I was coming home from school alone and had to do things alone. It was that way all through college, and lived on my own. And then when I got married, we each had our own career. Even now at home, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and there's a lot of things I have to figure out on my own. I am still on my own. Even though I'm married and I have a family, I am still alone for the majority of the day. There's a lot of stuff that I have to figure out on my own. I am independent to my own demise. Well, she's very self-sufficient, and she figures it out, and I do, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing. A lot of people don't want to share information, so I gotta find. If you're not going to share it, I'm going to go find it. So there's that. Again, I thank you for watching and for tuning in, and just being here on my channel. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the friendships that I've made. I've made a lot of connections here. Just looking for some motivation. Yep.